guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Jamie and I am a makeup addict. For today's video, we are going to be reviewing the brand new concealer from Too Faced. It's the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. It's a mouthful, but we are going to be testing it out today, and we're testing it and we're going to see if it lives up to the hype. I haven't been wearing Shape Tape in such a long time because it started to become a little too heavy for me, and it really did start creasing in my under eyes. So the only time I'll really use it is if I need like heavy coverage right here in my pore area. But most of the time I'm going to my Wet n Wild Photo Focus. It's $4. It gives me the coverage. It does the job. It's such an amazing concealer. If you haven't tried it out, I highly recommend trying it out because it smokes half of the high-end concealers that I've ever used. Probably all of them because I use it every single day and I love it. I have not found one that I love more, let's put it that way. But I'm definitely intrigued to try this to see if it lives up to the hype. Everyone is raving about it, saying if you don't like Shape Tape, you're gonna love this because it gives you the coverage, but it isn't as drying. So let's find out. We're gonna test this out. If you guys want to see my thoughts, opinions, see how it wears, and all that good stuff, then keep on watching. Okay, so this is the packaging. It is the normal Too Faced pink and gold. And when you open it up, this is the biggest concealer I've ever seen in my life. It's called the Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer Super Coverage. The shade I got is Porcelain, and the only reason that I got this color is because it was slim pickings. There was most of the colors that I thought I could pull off were sold out. Okay, so I just want to read you some of the claims. On the side of the box, it says that it is infused with coconut water to delicately replenish the skin's moisture levels, alpine rose to brighten the skin's appearance and promote elasticity, hyaluronic acid for smoother, more youthful looking appearance. It's hydrating, long-wearing, photo-friendly, non-comedogenic. Cover, contour, highlight, and retouch with this super perfecting natural finish concealer / makeup hybrid. The ultimate multi-use formula for a modern-day hydrated, photo-ready complexion. Fully loaded pigments provide maximum coverage with an undetectable finish for a look so flawless you'll think they were born this way. So the multi-use thing, I'm a little confused. Cover, contour, highlight, and retouch. I'm not sure what we're retouching, but okay. This is a huge bottle. There is 0.50 fluid ounces. In comparison, I have the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. That's 0.2 fluid ounces. I've got the Shape Tape that is 0.3 fluid ounces. And I've got the Photo Focus Concealer that's 0.29 fluid ounces. So this one is 0.50 fluid ounces, so it's quite a bit more product than a normal concealer. Alright, so the wand, ooh, it's very reminiscent of Shape Tape. So quite a bit of product does come out onto the doe foot. So I'm just going to do what I would normally do, which is just apply it right to my skin. And I only usually take concealer up to kind of where my cheekbone ends. That is the best way to prevent creasing because you're not putting too much product in that area, and really you're just pulling it, whatever's left over, up into there. So it's just less product in that area, reduces creasing. This color is holy shit balls bright. I did just self tan though, so I mean, it's looking like, wow. I mean, I knew it was going to be light, but it is like much lighter than I am into these days. It is a bit of a thick consistency, kind of like the Shape Tape, but you do get a lot of product on the brush all at once. So a little does go a long way. So when I blend concealers, I like to use a silicone mixed with a sponge. This one's super dirty, don't judge. Wipe it off. I actually have one I use for filming, but it's in a drawer over there. So we're going to use my beat ass one that I use every day. This is from Vanity Planet, and I just love this because it has silicone on one side, sponge on the other. I find when you use silicone, you don't soak up the product and you just kind of blend it into the skin. And then if you want to soak up any remaining product, you can turn it over to the sponge and just finish. This way, you get a more full coverage. You need less product, so you use less product. I applied way too much. Like, this is way more concealer than I normally would apply, but there was a lot on the brush, so it is what it is. It does blend out really nicely. I'm not having to do too much work. It's just sort of melting into my skin, like with no streaks, no lines. It's not blending out. Like, when I blend it out, it doesn't look as light as it does right there. Another trick I like for preventing creasing is I have my powder on hand to immediately set my under eye. I don't wait, because the longer that it sits there not set, the more likely it is to crease. So that's just a side note. So I'm just gonna push this in. Ooh, good coverage. This is Shape Tape coverage, you guys. But it definitely feels a little bit more hydrating. Just first impression. I definitely will use much less next time, I think. But that blended out really nicely. So I'm just gonna go in with my powder, using my velvetizer as always. Just set that. That looks really good. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow, that's really pretty. I'm into that. Okay, let's do this side. Another little concealer trick is if you want things to be a little bit brighter, you just leave it on your skin a little longer, like I just did. Not that I needed it to be any brighter. It's just how it happened because I'm talking a lot. But see, I left this one on too long and it's a little bit harder to blend out because it's more tacky now. We just find like a new, better than Shape Tape concealer. I think that we may have. Wow. I was not expecting to love this, but I kind of do. I mean, I feel like I maybe see a little bit of redness right here, just a little bit. So that tells me it's not quite as full coverage as Shape Tape, but so far I don't see any creasing, and Shape Tape started really creasing on me on the under eye area. That looks beautiful. I'm going to actually use this to prime my lids to see if it's as good as Shape Tape was for that purpose as well. Ooh, too much, too much. A little goes a long way. That's, I guess, only one negative, is a lot of product does come out on the brush, so you just have to be aware of that. It does have a lot of coverage though. Like, look how much coverage it got on my eye. For like eyeshadow, it canceled out like anything that was on my lid. Set it with a little powder. Yeah, it looks like a nice base for my shadow. Alright, so initial application, I was kind of blown away, but now I see my pores kind of coming back. Like, they were kind of covered up for a minute there, and now it looks like my pores are eating the concealer. And that doesn't happen with Photo Focus. That's like my favorite concealer, and it's $4. So this concealer is going to need to wow me in order for me to choose it over a $4 concealer that I'm obsessed with. You know what I mean? So anyway, I am going to put the rest of my makeup on, and then I will be back to show you how it looks. Okay, you guys, so makeup is on, and everything looks fabulous. The color looks great. The coverage is great. It blended great with my makeup. I am testing some other products. So the powder I put over it, aside from the velvetizer to set it, I put some other powder here that I'm just like whatever about. But aside from that, I think it looks really great. I really like it. I might have to do a drugstore versus high-end and battle it out between that and the photo focus, because I'm kind of loving it, like to the point where I'm like, I could use this like every day. But is it better than my $4 concealer? I don't know, and I don't know that we're gonna know in this video, so we're gonna have to maybe revisit that. But for right now, right this second, I'm feeling it, I'm loving it. I have fallout from my eyeshadow, but whatever, we'll ignore that. But really it's gonna come down to wear, because right now the coverage is there, the blendability is there, it plays well with my other products. So now, how does it wear throughout the day? So we're gonna see. I'm gonna check back with you guys in a bit, let you guys know what I think. So I will see you guys in probably later today. Okay, you guys, so I wanted to look at the concealer and really kind of let you know what I think. It's been on for over 12 hours. It's 12:05 now in the morning, and I don't know. I mean, it still looks pretty good. I don't have any creasing, which is, to me, kind of a big deal. Like, I don't have any creasing. I will say that it's not, like, it's definitely not, I don't know if I put it around my nose, but I've lost everything around my nose. And I think it has more to do with the foundations than the concealer. But like, if I just look at right here, like everything's still intact. I was kind of like rubbing on my chin, so that's not like a real good indicator. It looks okay. I mean, does it look as flawless as it did when I applied it? Definitely not. I would say that this isn't like a long wear concealer. This isn't like a 12-hour and like strong concealer. Not today anyways. I don't know how it will be with other foundations, but right now I have two different foundations on my face, and it definitely worked out better on this side, because this side it has like, I have like a lot of redness peeking through. And again, that's probably related to the foundation, but so far, I have to say, I really do like the concealer. Did it blow my mind? Is it the next Shape Tape? I don't think so. But I almost like it better than Shape Tape because it's not quite as heavy. Because just where I'm at right now, like that's just not what I want. In the winter time, maybe I would want something a little heavier. But like right now in the summer, I think this is great. It gives you the full coverage without that heaviness. And like I said, like I don't have a single stitch of creasing under my eyes 12 hours later, which is pretty amazing. I'll give it a love it, even though like I'm not obsessed, but I definitely like it. So that is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to check out the GLAM Latte Beauty podcast on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spotify, and CastBox. We're on all of those, so yeah, make sure you check that out. Subscribe, download, stream, give me some stars over there, rate, review, all that good stuff, and leave me a comment and let me know if you want to try this concealer, what your thoughts are, if you're going to try it, or if you think it's a pass. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.